everyone, back with another plan with me. There are some gaps that some of you may have seen, and last week's video will actually most likely go up after this one, but I wanted to get it up because I did do it in my Get to Workbook. As you can see from my last video, I did the last 2 weeks in my Get to Workbook. I'm finding some pros and cons with it, and I'm not entirely sure that I like it. I am doing this week in my Moleskine, but let's show you what the last 2 weeks look like. This is this week, and as you can see, there are a lot of holes, and it's busy in a different manner. Let's see if we can get you moved in a little bit further. It's busy in a different manner. I've decided I don't like the way it got busy, even though in last week's layout, when I put this together, I said I did like it. There were things I did like, but other things that I didn't. For example, when I did these down here, I thought it was cute at first, and I'm not sure if it's because the colors kind of clash that I decided I didn't like it. But one of the things I didn't like is that these areas right here in between the flags kind of become dead space. There's not a whole lot I can do with it, but I did like this decorations. Yet I still wanted these flags to go somewhere. I wanted to document something. So I went back to my Moleskine. I'm going to do a review video on the 2 weeks that I use this. That'll go up in the next couple weeks. My schedule is slowing down a little bit. I did just get back from vacation, and then this weekend was Vlogger Fair that my friend Chris Perlow and his wife Diana put on. It was a great event, met some great people, learned some great things, and with any event there's always some type of drama. But Chris has a method for handling things. It's a lot of no nonsense. You don't get a whole lot of chances when you screw up. Nice guy though. I've always loved him. In fact, he officiated my wedding and did a great job with it. Still working on the video from that. At any rate, back in my Moleskine, I did block out the last 2 weeks in my planner just because I do plan to fill this up. I want it for the continuity, but because I obviously didn't plan in here, it's not yet very filled. Did make some notes here. It says, what a crazy week. Moving back into Moleskine. Didn't like some of the issues with Get to Workbook, while some things are great. Learned some interesting things at Vlogger Fair and made some important decisions this week. Scrappy was sick, but we got medicine for him and he seems to be doing better. That's my dog. My arm is also healing well. I really miss kettlebell class too. As always, the layout is set up and ready to go. We are going to go ahead and go color things in. This is, can you believe it's the last week of August? Labor Day is next weekend. For us, that means heading to the Penny Arcade Expo, which is another gaming event. With my husband working in the video game industry, it's something we go to every year, but for myself, it's something I've always enjoyed attending. I first heard about it when I was with my ex-husband, and I actually sent him to one of the Penny Arcade Expos as a gift. I bought him the tickets. That was back when they didn't sell out in 2 minutes. So I didn't actually attend my first PAX until I was dating my current husband. And I will never say it enough, and I'm sure every wife out there, well, every newlywed out there will say that their husband is the best, he's the most understanding, blah, blah, blah. But I truly have an awesome husband. I don't know that I will ever get to the phase that I was with my ex-husband, where there were constant arguments. We've been together for over 5 years, and I I've yet to find someone who's more perfect for me. We agree on so many things. When we argue, we come back and we both apologize to each other over the same things. And it's not like one starts the apology and the other apologizes after. It's literally, when we next see each other, it's I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, almost simultaneously. Our friends call it cute and, you know, sugar sweet. That type of sweet, sickly love. I don't know that I would call it sickly, but, you know, friends, they do silly things like that. Now that we've got the coloring out of the way, I'm going to use this really super cute flip-flop washi. In Hawaii, we call these slippers. My husband still calls it flip-flops, and that's okay. Last week of summer. It's just something nice and fun. I did not this week yet build a brain dump to-do list. Another thing I really missed about this planner is setting to my goals. I just don't get the opportunity with this anymore, with the Get to Work book, and I miss that. So let's see. I was on Facebook earlier today, and in one of my Facebook groups, a young mother talked about September being Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. She asked everyone to just go gold on their layouts in September. Just to bring more awareness. Just little things like that. I have fundraised for quite a few years. Since end of 2010, I've done fundraising for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And one of the focal points for me has always been children, because it's not their fault. Like, it's not any of our faults either, but they have less of a say in things. And they sit in the hospital beds, they're depressed, they can't do anything, and half the time they don't know why. And they don't have as full of an understanding as adults do on why they can or cannot do things. So I think it's a little bit harder for kids than it is for adults. So childhood cancers, it's one of those things that I try and support as much as possible and help raise as much money as I can, so that there's a cure for cancer out there. And as the Leukemia Lymphoma Society says, let's make someday today. Now, I know it's not September yet, but it's never too late or too early to raise awareness. Got this cute gold Harlequin pattern, and I think it actually complements the highlighters really well. I really like how that looks. Let's go back here. We're going to do to-dos, goals, and then in red we're going to go appointments. Monday, massage. And like I said, because I didn't brain dump, there's a lot of things I don't remember. And we're going to go back and forth. So we're going to go to do mail packages. Pick up, dry clean, drop off Comcast, Waji's is a grocery store. And I am picking up two containers of Alenos, which is a type of Greek yogurt. It's our favorite, so we want to make sure that we have some now that we're back home. Let's see, Wednesday I have housekeeper. PM Wednesday advising. Tuesday test. This one I'm highlighting because it's out of order, and that's because I don't actually have it in my other calendar yet. Like I've said before, I am going back to school, and the advisor I spoke with says that I should probably retake the math assessment. So I'm going to do that Tuesday, and then Wednesday I speak with a different advisor. Movies at Mary Moore. To see if the path that I'm choosing is actually right for me. Thursday, flu shot. And then Friday through Sunday we have packs. I wonder if I have any washi that fits that. Let's do this. Friday through Sunday. It's actually through Monday, but Sunday will work. I'll go like that. Because this is washi, it's gonna lift right up, right? Right. Sorta. And I'm gonna do something a little bit different this week. Let's see how well this works out. Because what I think I want is actually thin washi. And since this doesn't come in thin, I'm gonna see if I can make my own with it. Okay, that looks like that might work. So I actually have two different lengths of washi out of that. Not quite what I was looking for, but that works. See if we can get this unstuck. can be a little bit funny with this. Wait, let's get everything else down. Let's get everything else down before I start doing that. So, 1 p.m. massage. Math test. Wednesday is 1 p.m. Finalizing. Bellevue College. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Movies at Marymore. Thursday is Redmond, so those are pick up dry cleaning, study math, scrapbook, moons, GL, catch up. Don't need to go to Target because I went there today. Lenos. Packages. Staples. Ben Franklin. Comcast. And there's something else I have to do. Okay, so let's see. I think we're going to do some stamping now. And even though I've cleaned off my desk, I seem to have misplaced my... that one's not going to work. Oh, this is the one I'm looking for. Thought I was misplacing my stamp blocks. I am going to use this stamp set by Studio L2E again. Let's see if we can get this in focus. Oh, almost. This is the weekend. I think this is supposed to actually say Pacific Northwest, but for some reason it says PWN. Maybe that's a typo. Who knows? But Studio L2E graciously donated this to my Pacific Northwest meetup group. And so I think I'm going to put this here, since we will be at PAX all weekend. There probably won't be a whole lot of stuff going down. And normally what I do, when I remove the stamps with clear acrylic stamps, when I remove the stamps, let me do this again. What I like to do is put it down on some type of grid so that I can see that it's somewhat straight. And obviously with a weekend banner you don't have to have it perfectly straight, but it allows me to then place my block on top of it and press down and get a good spot for where I want that ink pad. I am going to use the blue Danube, or the Danube blue. Trivia, how many of you know that the Danube is actually a river in Europe? Don't quote me on that. I just remember there being a song when I was little about Blue Danube, where I think maybe that's where they got this from. This is a fairly new ink pad, so you want to make sure with new ink pads that you go over that more than once to get a good impression. I have a feeling that even though I'm going over this multiple times, this dye ink is still going to look kind of spotty. That's okay. let's see, I'm going to choose that right up at the top. Press down firmly, and there we go. Then I am going to remove this, and then I think the next thing I want to stamp, let's see, I think I want this Clearly Kelly stamp set. This is her adventure one. Really like this one. I'm going to use the road and then the car, just because it sounds fun to be on an adventure. I think too I'm also going to use the mountains. Let me see if I can find the mountains. Ah, packaging. Sticky dots. Okay, here we go. Get the road out. Get the car. That there. And that is too short, so I'll go get my nice long one. Ooh, and this block is ugly, so I need to make sure I clean that off later. Let's put this down here at the bottom. Where, because this is dye ink, it's a little too watery, and I've got a funny looking road. That's okay. I want the car right here. And I think I want a fast red one. Toot toot. Got some mountains in there. Perhaps I should leave this open. Ta-da! That's cute. It's kind of not. Okay, so let's put the car there. Now I have ink all over my fingers, and I think for now I'm good. Yeah. So up at the top here, I have stacked all the what are they called? Acrylics that I stamped with, as well as the blocks. I'm not cleaning them off yet because I might use them again, and it's something I can do later. So we've got this, like that. Let's see. Maybe we should write in each day of the week so I know where I'm working with. Okay, ooh, I know what I want. Let's see, where are my L2E stamps? I want to do some more stamping. I have the Studio L2E flag builders, dots and stripes that I want to use. I'm going to use this one right here, this one right here with the little dots at the top. Never actually used these dot builders before, so let's see how they look. Got that, and I have this fun gold. Is that fancy or what? This is the archival Brilliance Galaxy Gold one. And because it's particularly moist, there's a cover on it. This is made by Cinco. This is what it looks like on the back. This is the company that also makes the dewdrop inks. They're pretty awesome. They're actually located in the back ends of Redmond. So they are also a local company. I'm going to stamp this off on... Oh yeah, it's going to look good. I wanted to stamp that off on something else in case it didn't look the way I wanted it to. Let's see. Where did I want that? Oh, that looks cute. So I think what I'm going to do is actually remove this rather than use the washi tape to denote packs, which apparently it doesn't want to come off. Stubborn! I'm going to use this gold flag. That's ugly. There. Got that all off. I'll put this gold flag here. Now, for those of you that are into video games, and those of you that are local to this area, you're probably going to go, oh, there's no PAX on Thursday. But there is packet pickup. So, why did I ink that again? Oh well. I'm not sure why I inked that again, but let's go there. But there is packet pickup on Thursday. Or sorry, they don't call it packet pickup for video games. They call it, well, it's still pickup. It's just your badge pickup. Packet pickup is something more for races, like runs or triathlons. So let's go there. Let's go back to the blue. Kana is my 15-year-old nephew. He will be attending PAX with us this year. Drew, flu shot. Flu shot. Yay, fun. It's a little bit early this year, but my husband's company gives it out, and it's free, so why not? And since it's on Thursday, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a valid lunch day, so let's schedule that in. You know, for some reason, these Pilot G2s like to fail on me a lot. I'm going to have to run some tests. I know that there's ways that you can see. Well, actually, let's take them out. So there's that one. There's that one. So technically there's a lot of ink left in those. I'm not sure why they're misbehaving. That's for another day though. Let's do that. Math test. Let's do laundry this day too. Guest sheet. Why does it feel like something's missing? Oh. And I think I want some quotes. I got the awesome package from the Reset Girl, which always comes with a ton of stuff. Here's the sticker stuff that I ordered. This is the order itself. It does come in a seal package, but if you just rip at that seal, it should come off pretty easy, making a quicker package to get through. I got these really cool stickers. Mostly I ordered blanks because I can use them a little more versatile than phrase sayings like this one. The phrase ones I tend to use with, I plan to use in scrapbooking. But she also sends this package of misfit stickers that are miscut. And one of the ones I got was this really cool one that is one of her phrase ones. And the only thing wrong with it is that the edges are a little bit ragged, and then it didn't pull off completely over here. So I was able to pull that off. And I think I want to use one of these. Oh, I guess that wasn't the only thing that was wrong. These are kind of difficult to remove, so hopefully I don't tear these before I get to use them. Interesting. Okay. So maybe it was that these didn't cut at the right depth. Either way, I got it off. And I think I'm going to put this down here. Right on the edge of the road. This phrase says, dream big, set goals, take action. I've got some big things planned for this week that will impact my life. Doesn't look like it, but there's little things like, oh, take my math test, talk to advising, and yes, I know that this is misspelled. And then some big fun. That's it for this week. It's a little bit quicker than normal, so let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions. I have a really fun haul video. I just got back from that Disney trip. Go watch that one. You will see some cooking videos come up in the next week, and now that I'm back on kind of a schedule, oh, let's add that in. List stickers. Etsy. Designing more stickers. I've got some stickers that I need to put up. It's not going to happen on Monday, and I've promised for the last couple weeks that they would go up, and they finally will. So let me know again, as I said, in the comments below if you have any questions. Thanks again for watching. It tickles me pink to know that some people have missed my videos. That just excites me, to know that my videos, someone's watching, and whether they're there to make fun of me or they actually value the content I bring. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.